Here come the Corio side. And here come the Belmont side.
And vice captain is Alan Thompson.
Big game. Belmont versus Corio. Here it is. Both sides very keen. He's had to bounce the ball. Farnsworth versus Benson for that first knock. Bounce of the ball now. Favours Corio. It comes out towards Darloff. He gets the tap out. Richards can gather in now. Gets tackled. Gets the handball out. Farnsworth gathers in. Gets the kick in. Very scrambled play. And the umpire looks like he's plucked out a free kick to Corio here. Looks like it could be for Senton. He kicked long into the Corio forward line. Keo's in there against Teichmann. Stacey comes at the back, and here's a chance for Corio. They've got a chance to get the first score. Comes clear now. Farmer picks up the Belmont. He'll kick the ball to the outer wing, looking for Dixon. He's in the good chance now. Taps the ball in front of him. Looks like he's got too much pace out there for Ryan. Knocks it on, but Corio butter up and kick the ball in towards centre half forward. Chance now, and Keo should mark. Free kick there, given to Farnsworth. He plays on. But the umpire will take it back for him. A free kick to Belmont. So Farnsworth. He looks like look for Sizer up here. He kicks long. Chance in here now for Hosking in the middle of the pack. Takes a mark, but a free kick already gone to Belmont's way to Darloff.
Darloff now try and send the ball long. He plays on, runs around under the left foot, kicks the ball in towards centre forward, looking for Sizer. He sets himself, can't mark the ball. As the pack occurs now on the Belmont, the umpire should ball it up, yes. It's about centre half forward for Belmont. No score as yet. There's the bounce. Hosking up in ruck, taps it out, goes to Corio. Kick comes towards the centre of the ground. Farmer's in there, punches away nicely. Backs himself up well, and he's cleaned up and should get the free kick. Didn't have the ball, yes. So Farmer now, very courageous little player, a very consistent backline player. Kicks the ball towards centre forward. Looks like they're going to be looking for Sizer all day as he's up. Can't mark the ball. Well roved by Hosking. He could have a shot from here. He sends it long in towards the goals. It looks good. And there's the first goal of the match to Belmont. And they will love it. You see Hosking being congratulated by Listre there. The runner comes out, Ian Daniels, comes out to congratulate him. A great piece of roving for a big fellow. And well contested by Greg Sizer at centre half forward.
Yes, a great goal from Simon Hosking. He's been a great player. He's improved so much since the start of the year. Really was playing in the back line, struggling earlier in the year, but he's really come of age during the year and been a great player. Up in ruck now, Farnsworth wins the tap. Darloff with a chance. Butters up, goes through the pack brilliantly. He'll shoot a handball out. No, he doesn't. He plays onto his left. Kicks it with the right foot. Looking for Sizer at centre half forward. The ball comes loose. Chance for Lister at the back, but Sizer's won through with brilliant strength. Keeps the ball in play, but the boundary umpire says no. And a throw in on Belmont's half forward flank. Belmont doing all the attacking early in the game. Sizer looks like he could be a very dangerous player for Corio. He's been in everything so far. Humphries will go up in ruck now. Benson for Corio. Taps it down. Sizer again grabs the ball. Tackled. Handballed out. Chance for Corio to clear now. Kicks along the wing. Hassan in front. Takes the mark. He'll play on. He almost tackled. Kicks in the centre half forward. A chance for Richards at the back. No, it comes through. Punched away by Corio. A kick downfield. Looks like Dixon snotted him after he got rid of the ball. It's Corio now. Marsh is loose on the wing. I'm sure they'll be looking for him. Chance out for Keo at the back. Richardson. Chance for Marsh now to gather in. Marsh gathers in. Kicks up forward for Corio. But Stacey in the way. Comes through. Can't pick the ball up. Now it comes loose. And there's got to be a free kick to Corio, and it is. Looks like Suda. Suda for Corio.
Back flank now as Marsh leads for the race of the ball. Plays it in front of him, but he's well outplayed by the young Cherry. He's picked up and dumped without the ball, which is a bit rough. And no free kick resulting. So ball up now between the half-foot flank and the wing for Belmont. Just in front of the grandstand here as the bounce goes up. Another bad bounce. This time favours Corio. They spoil each other. A red-headed man dives on the ball and will get the free. And it looks like Hall. A 15-yard penalty, which might get another one if Dixon doesn't get out of the way there. As Hall now will drive the ball forward. Another very good left foot kick. Looking for Teichmann again. He's up high. Comes down to the ground. Kick forward, and here's a chance now for Corio. The Senton's got the ball, got the run. Handball's over the top now. looking for Kinsey, but it's punched away beautifully by Farmer. Great defensive work by the little fellow as he knocks the ball over the boundary line in Corio's forward pocket. Belmont didn't use the ball when they had it down the forward line. They had the chance to score. The throw-in comes in now. Teichmann up in ruck against Stacey. Knocked over the back by Keogh, favouring Richardson, but he can't keep the ball in play. He dives for it, but to no avail as the boundary umpire will throw the ball in again in the forward pocket. It's a high throw-in. Stacey unattended in the ruck. Taps it down. No one home. Good punch away by Stacey. Oh, and a forward play. But good handball from Farnsworth out to Caldo. Caldo will get the free. Infringed with after he'd got rid of the ball. A bit tiggy touchwood, but nevertheless. Caldo now kicks the ball straight down into the wing, looking for Sizer again, but he's outnumbered. They've got a few too many players on him. Right in front of our commentary box here, and a good tackle, a very good tackle there for Corio by Duncan. Duncan will take the free kick. They're outnumbering Sizer when they look for him. I think they're going to have to look for somebody else, as Keogh's got to sit here against Teichmann. But Teichmann almost marks, in fact paid. A good mark for Teichmann. He'll send this long to the square. He likes to have a shot at goal. Big left foot kick. It's off the side of the boot, in towards this 10-metre square. Oh, a big high flyer there. I can't pick him up. Couldn't mark the ball anyway. Corio come out. Snap at goal. This is dangerous for Belmont. Can they defend this one away? Well played by the young fellow there for Corio by number 15. And I think the goal umpire chasing him out. I don't know what that's about. He may have said...
argued about the decision.
Well, there was no argument there. A clear-cut point. As the score now, 1 goal 3, 1 goal 4 to Corio. 10, play Belmont, 1 goal 1-7. So still anybody's game.
Denmead kicks in for Belmont. Long into the centre, looking for Richards at the back. He's a flyer. But it's marked. No, Keogh drops the mark. Chance now for Belmont to gather in. Gets a handball out, looking for Dixon. Dixon now, round the flank. Shoots a handball to absolutely nobody. And 2 Corio players by themselves. Dixon follows up well. Dives in, but gives a free kick away for Tripp.
Dixon probably could have gone for the boundary line in that occasion there.
Corio sink the ball long now. Again looking for Teichmann, but Keogh's in the front. Should have tried to mark, but tried to punch. Chance now for Corio to break clear. Looks like the Senton again. No. Kick comes out. Chance for Cherry. Punches the ball, but no avail. The mark to Corio. Corio are looking the better side at the moment, I must say. They're running, looking for their forwards. Teichmann now in there with the chance. Punched away. Corio roving the pack's much better in the forward line. Gets tackled, drops the ball. Play on, says the umpire. Tapped clear. Now Bell with the great chance to clear for Belmont. He'll kick the ball long, out to the wing. Dixon in now. Doesn't really seem to be running hard at the ball. Look at that. Chance now for Hosking. Trundles the ball over the boundary line.
A very even contest at this stage, early in the first quarter.
Stacey in ruck.
Knocked down by Stacey. Corio clear with some good handball low. Kick down towards centre half forward. Farnsworth taps the ball away. Perhaps could have marked it, but well backed up. Bell doing well down there in defence as he snaps the ball around the boundary, and he's been put out on the full. Good pressure there by Corio. Forced that error. Bell still picking up his kicks and watching his man well down there in defence. The Corio now, they're going short. And Teichmann's almost marked it. He's a very dangerous player down there, but well put over the boundary there by Keogh. Good defensive work. They're outnumbered down there and gives his Belmont defenders a chance to man up. He's throwing now. Keogh up in ruck. He's doing everything himself down there as he gets it out to Richards. Richards snaps the kick in towards the wing. Dixon overruns the ball. Chance now for Duncan. He dives on the ball, tries to knock it out. Backed up Bell again, can't get the kick. And Corio have got a free kick there. I'm not really sure what for, perhaps in the back as he plays on straight away, which is what they've got to do. Kicks at the centre forward, and a great mark there to Richardson. He plays on now, looks for the hand pass to Thompson. Here's a chance for a Belmont runner to have a go. There's one bounce. Oh, he's tried to do a bit too much. And Sizer now in chase for the ball. This man's got a bit too much pace as he kicks the ball around. Richardson's still unattended down there. He's got to get the handball to Farmer if he can. Yes, he does. Farmer now kick the ball long. And does so. A great kick down to the forward line. There's nobody home though. It's all Corio. A chance now at the back. Caldo's in there against Hall. And the ball perhaps in the back. That's good play by Caldo. Dives on the ball himself to get the free kick. Putting himself in for a small fellow. He'll send it now down looking for Darloff, the high flyer at the back. Darloff gets up and does mark the ball. What a great mark. He'll kick this, I would imagine, from there. This could give Belmont the lead. That's a great mark to Darloff.
What a great mark by Darloff on that occasion. Got up at the back, didn't look to be in any sort of position to mark the ball and pulled it in at the last minute. Usually a fairly good shot for goal this year.
A lot of pressure.
Lines him up. And he's just stabbed at that one and it's gone straight through the middle for Belmont. It's their second goal. Great mark and a great goal from Darloff. Belmont now 2 goals, 1-13 lead. Corio 1 goal, 4-10. Looks like it's going to be a very even contest all day. Nothing between the two sides.
Both sides are making the mistake of looking for one man. Teichmann for Corio and Sizer for Belmont.
Yeah, they're both being well marked by opposition players, and the coaches have got to work out alternative forward moves, I think, if they're to score freely in this game. Benson taps the ball out. Looks like Marsh going through. Good handball out towards Vicentin, but Farmer comes through very fiercely. Tackling hard was Hassan that time. Marsh gathers in again, but tackled once again by the Belmont player. And a ridiculous decision.
Chitsy, wake up.
Corio now through Lurie. A long way out. Kicks long into the forward line. It should be tapped through for a behind again to Corio.
Corio kicking the ball very high into that goal square. I think they're looking for the big guy down there. They kick the ball down there, they're kicking it very high, giving him every chance.
Denmead now kicking in for Belmont. Looking for Stacey out here. Up the back was Benson, a great mark. Flew high that time. Corio players running everywhere in that forward line. Benson, they seem to be having long shots for goal. It doesn't seem to be coming off at this stage. That's a magnificent kick. Won't make the distance. Left off hands. Farnsworth is in there for Belmont. Taps the ball in front of him. Keeps going. Beautiful tackle. But the Corio player breaks clear and dobs it straight through the middle for another goal to Corio. Great strength there from that Corio player. Busted through 3 tackles. It's like Suda.
Could we please ask the supporters in front of the Corio coaching box to move well back behind the box, please? Well back, please. But I'm sorry I don't take too kindly to being called that either. I'd appreciate it if you do as you're asked.
Well, Corio players and officials having a whinge. Darloff taking to do the ruck work there, comes out loose to Corio player, but Dixon has gathered it in beautifully, looking for Listro down there. There's a chance. Will it beat them to the boundary? No, Listro gathers in. Turns one way, turns the other and gets hammered. Ball will be thrown in. No, Chidsey has picked out yet another free kick to Corio, need I say more? For what we'll never know. The Corio player kicks around the wing. Richards chips in for the mark. Can't gather it in. Now he shoots the ball long in front of him. Going in hard for the ball. Chance out there for Lurie, but couldn't gather it in. The boundary throw in. Very one-eyed umpiring out there at this stage.
It appears to be that way.
Stacey in ruck for Belmont. Bounces off his head, in fact. Corio gathers the ball. Very scrambly football. Hard to pick players at this stage. Teichmann can gather, but gets hammered before he gets his kick. Backs up well. Tries to run through Farmer, who meets him heavily. The ball will be kicked by Teichmann over the boundary line.
That's courageous stuff by Farmer there. He's half a man's size and he's still running.
Quarter time. Chance now in ruck. Punched away. Quick. There you go. Comes out loose to the flank now. Chance for Thompson, leads in the race. Richardson can come through, knock the ball in front of him, does. Thompson goes through. Can't gather it in. Hooks the ball on his left foot, into the middle. Dixon can gather. Out to Cherry. Cherry now can play on for Belmont. Kicks into the forward line. Chance now for Listro, but beautifully gathered in by the Corio fullback. Kicks long and all Corio here. Nearly a courageous mark, but it comes off hands now. Chance to go through there by Djukowicz. Gathered in and tackled heavily that time. Bell can go through for Belmont. Shoots out the handball to Farmer. He's going to get hammered here, but gets through the pack beautifully. Comes out wide to the flank. Richards now. Richard now can gather in and run. He can take bounces here. Takes one.
Keep going, Richard!
Takes two. Looking for he's a goal for goal.
Go, Robbie!
Lucky let off. Richards now with a big kick. He should sink this right into the square. Jarlath a bit unfortunate. Couldn't quite read the bounce of the ball there. Under a lot of pressure from Hall. Richards now with the drop punt. It's a good long kick. Not accurate, but size is there. Oh, he can't mark the ball. And Corio roving the pack well. Comes out now towards Dixon. Dives on the ball well. Picked up by Caldo. Good pick-up. Could be too high. He's played on now, and he should kick this goal. Oh, what's he done? I think he's missed it. He's missed it. Oh, it's unlucky there for Caldo. Had the chance, played on well from the free kick, but just couldn't steady enough to kick the goal.
Finals nerves.
Yeah, it's probably a bit of finals nerves there. There's a kick in now. They play short. Could be dangerous, but it comes off. So mark's taken in the back line by Duncan. Umpire bringing Caldo back on the mark. Let's kick out to the wing now. Nobody looks like they're quite interested in getting that one as Corio comes through the pack. A good turn of pace and a lovely pass there. That's good play there by the Corio player. He's unlisted on the record. Plays on now. Looking for a fellow in the forward pocket, but the ball is over the boundary line and out of bounds. So Belmont had a couple of opportunities there to kick the early goal in the second quarter, but couldn't capitalise. We've seen the ball withdrawn out of their forward line. Whipped straight up into Corio's forward line now. And they have the run of the players. Stacey and Ruck. Corio comes over the back again. It looks to be some sort of a plan there for Corio to take Ruck, Jules, as he knocks the ball a good 20 yards along towards Belmont's end and out of bounds. Throwing now, Stacey and Ruck against Tycoon. Corio over the top again and wins the knock. Good knock too. Dixon, handball out to Darloff. Darloff now, a sloppy kick and down the field. That'll do us. It's a bit silly from Corio there. They had 2-on-1 against Little Cherry and he was out position, but he's got the kick now anyway. That's all that counts. It's a good kick too. Looking for Bell. Bell's mark. He wants to kick this down. He's going to look for Richards. Richards has dropped in. That's good play and he'll get the mark.
He's got the charge, if not.
And he'll take 15 yards and this.
Oh, that's ridiculous. That's reportable, that.
Well, he's got 15 yards anyway. And that's even helped his angle out there. He would have been on a finer angle.
Corio coach should take that player off. Cost him the goal.
Looks like Stacey's injured. He's coming off the field here and Belmont need to change player warming up as Richards lines up and should put this one through to give Belmont the lead. He's kicked at the proverbial mile, but it's straight through the middle and a good goal to Belmont there.
There's full play by Benson, giving away the 15-metre penalty after Richards is marked. Richards knobs the goal, straight through for Belmont.
Stacey in a bit of trouble down there as Plumridge has come on the field to replace him. He was doing good work in the ruck, Stacey too, which is a bit of a shame. I think he'll be able to continue with the match, just getting his ankle strapped down there in front of us.
Yeah. You want to go back?
I've just had word from our on-the-ground reporter that he'll be right to finish out the match as soon as he gets his ankle strapped.
If Moore knew how to strap an ankle.
So the bounce now. Belmont have hit the lead early in the second quarter. Farnsworth up in ruck. Picked up by Corio though. Kick down and perhaps a free kick down the field, I think. Silly play. Both teams falling for the trap as Farnsworth's hurt in the middle of the ground. And of course you know who'd take the kick would be Tycoon. So this is Belmont's second ruckman injured in a matter of minutes. It could be in trouble here. Tycoon will just about kick this. It's a big kick, it's a good kick, it's straight and it's there. It's a good goal. I think it's there. There's a quick reply for Corio through a bit of silly play perhaps in the centre by Farnsworth.
Yes, well, Belmont players seem to lack talk there. They both, I think, nominated each other and both let it go. It looked like from here. Both players, I think, could have touched the ball, but lack of talking there seemed to be Belmont's downfall and a goal to Corio. Belmont just can't seem to break clear. So back to the centre now. Corio go back to lead 3-5-23 to 3-2-20. Plumridge in ruck for Belmont. Oh, shepherded out then. Chance for Caldo to butter up. Gets it down. There's a chance for Sizer. He flies high, almost marks. Comes off the pack now. Cherry diving in on the ball. Knocked out. Sizer again. Humphreys now. Borks gets tackled high. The umpire's given it holding the ball. No, Corio.
Terrified of Corio.
Kicks it long into the forward line. Tyquin at the back, but Keogh very strong in the front. Dixon on that flank now. Can he gather in? Does. Hooks it out beautifully. Tackled high again, and the umpire calls play on. Chance now for Djokovic to go through. Falls over. Hit hard in the head by Hassan. And Djokovic will take the free kick for Corio. Sinks it long into the forward line for Corio. At the back is Richardson. Couldn't gather it. Shoots it out. Thompson. And a great tackle from Bo, and he's given it on the shoulder.
Oh, my feet.
Elbow me? Fucking elbow me.
It's Walpole.
It's a big torpedo into the forward line. At the back, Keogh, and a free kick here. It looks like to Belmont. Farnsworth.
I'm not sure what that was for, perhaps infringing with him when he was going for the mark, but Farnsworth kicks the ball out now, looking for Denmead. He's knocked it over the back, well backed up there by the Belmont player, and a good kick, and another free downfield. Both sides seem to be falling for this trap as Cherry plays on now from the centre of the ground. Kicks the centre forward, looking for Sizer. Ball once again punched away from him, but Belmont, oh, there's a free kick. The new fellow on the ground has got the free, Plumridge, and a 15-yard penalty now. I'm not sure what this fellow kicks like, but he should just about put this into the square. And with the benefit of yet another 15-yard penalty, should put this through the goals. Once again, Sizer was outnumbered and the ball punched away, but Belmont Rovers roving the pack well. It looks straight, it looks good, and it's another goal to Belmont. That's a good goal. So silly play by Corio there, giving Belmont a good 30 to 40-yard penalty there in a row, and has enabled them to kick the goal. He would not have kicked the goal from there anyway. You can see the Belmont Hill there, quite enthralled with the match at this stage, looking very nervous as well.
Back at the centre now. Well, Corio have given away 2 goals with 15-metre penalties. Very poor. Bounce of the ball at the centre now. Plumridge in ruck. Gets it out. Chance now for Bell. Going through. Keogh was pushed out of it there. Good tackle. He's a chance for Corio. Drops the mark. Denmead held without the ball, and the umpire is 50 metres away. Comes out now, and Richardson can clear for Belmont. Takes a bounce. Should shoot the handball over. Does. Thompson now. Walks beautifully. Kicks long to the wing. Darloff at the back with a huge chance. Richards in the middle of the pack. Tackled hard, the Corio player. And in the back, and Peter Bell will take the free kick. Belmont putting themselves in harder this quarter. Looking for Darloff at the long that flank. Darloff roving off the pack. So is Richards. Well, it did seem to come off Richards' boot then, but the boundary umpire obviously didn't see it. The throw in. Plumridge in ruck against Benson. Darloff now. Can gather, pushed over, and again the ball will go out of bounds for a throw in. Grab it next time, Robbie. Darloff trying to tap the ball, should have probably tried to grab it, might have got the free kick for being punched away by Corio. Bell can go through, punched along again by Corio. Farmer puts himself in, so do does Humphreys, but Hassan's there now. He can gather in. Again gets hit high, but they're putting themselves in, all players. Comes out now, chance for Corio, but down comes Richardson. He breaks clear beautifully. Straight through the pack, Dixon at the back now. Sizer should have marked, but dropped the mark and ball up now.
Making match practice for Sizer, I think.
Halfway between centre half forward and the centre. Belmont attacking side of the ground. Belmont leading by 3 points. Plumridge in ruck. Corio winning in the ruck at this stage. Oh, it's got to be a free kick to Corio, and is. And the Corio player pointing the Belmont player's face, well, quite laughable really. Chance now for Tyquin. Waited at the back and got the bounce of the ball. Kicks it long. Richardson now. In it again. Again thumped out by Denmead and over the boundary line. Good defence from Belmont.
So thrown in Corio's forward pocket. Looks like Tycoon will contest the ruck against Keogh. Keogh's done very well in the ruck, in fact does again, knocks it out. Darloff overruns the ball, picked up by Marsh. A very ineffective kick there. He backs himself up. Thompson now gets the ball off the pack, kicks it around to the wing, and in front was Plumridge. Couldn't mark the ball. Bell. Oh, and that's a bit silly, that decision. Bell was playing the ball, no one was anywhere near it, and he's given him a free. Farmer down there has played a great game in defence. He's got to hurry the ball up though. He's taking a bit too long. He's going to just kick it down for Sizer, who's got 3 men on him at the moment. Through the hands of many Corio defenders. The player now using a bit of pace and strength for him. Couldn't really get the handball, but he has played. Now a bit of a tussle behind the play with Richards and Djokovic. And it looks like Djokovic has got a free kick. Oh, that's a bit silly. No, it's going to the other fellow there for Corio. He'll kick the ball long in Ryan. Ryan now's kicked. Down looking for Tycoon, and he's starting to get into the game now. More effective forward. Picked up by little fellow, once again with a bit of strength. And Suda kicks the ball around, looking for the big fellow, and he's marked it. He's got a free kick, in fact. Kinsey, he's a long way out from goal. He's coming out looking for a few kicks, I think, which is good for Belmont if they can get him out of goal. That's where he's the most dangerous. And he's in fact lost his left boot, so he's a right footer, so it shouldn't bother him too much. He'll put this one deep into the square. That's a good kick, hooked it a bit, and Tycoon's there. He pushed the Belmont player out.
Well, hero man.
He's a bit of a hero, Tycoon, but it is danger for Belmont if this man can get into the game, which he's starting to do so. Could be the key, in fact. Belmont centre forward. It's being well held by more than one opponent. But Tycoon with a banana kick by the look of it. I think he's kicked it. I think it's a good goal. Yes. That's not what Belmont needed at this stage. They've got to try and curb Tycoon. He's playing quite well now down there at centre forward. He's using quite a lot of strength in the marking duels, and it's paying dividends for Corio. So the score now, Corio 4 goals 5, 23. Have just hit the front from Belmont. 4 goals 2, 26. Well, 29 I think that should be over there. Scoreboard attendant can't really add up. So the bounce in the centre of the ground. Belmont now, can they reply to that goal? It's been goal for goal so far. The bounce goes up. Benson in ruck has done a great job. Knocks the ball down. Corio Rovers getting the ball out of the centre on this occasion. He runs into trouble as a pack occurs. Burrowing in again is Sudo. He's quite a good little rover, that fellow.
Umpire to bounce now. Centre of the ground. Bounce favours Corio. Benson can grab it, but taps it. Richards now into the chance, but it comes clear to the Corio player. Well tackled by Darla. Belly can be right in here. Can't pick it up. Chance for Richards. Richards knocks it. Couldn't keep it in play. Danby throwing. Half forward flank. Chance for Farnsworth and up against Benson. No one wins that tap. Comes down, Farnsworth. Free kick from the umpire. Looks like Farnsworth, or is it Dixon to take it? Dixon should try and play on quickly. Look for Sizer.
Sizer's not leading enough though.
There's not enough forwards moving there. Dixon had no options there. Sizer at the back. Was impeded when trying to go for the mark. Should really have. And Chizzy has picked out another free kick to Corio when there was one event, one Belmont player to full Corio players. I couldn't see how he picked that out. Oh, he's given it to Belmont, roll. I don't think he knows which way he's giving the free kicks.
Not a good umpire display.
He should kick long, looking for the goals here. He could kick this. Did not take much of a run in at all. And the Corio player marched easily, uncontested in the goal square. Belmont really falling down in the forward line, I think, today. Corio clear. Easy pass to Stacey. He plays on now. Kicks wide to the wing. Chance here for Vicent, and he can run. Can't gather it. He gathers in. Shoots it into half forward. Chance now for Kinsey, but comes out. Denmead, too slow. Couldn't get through the pack. And it comes clear now, straight to Ryan. He can run in and kick the goal, which he does.
Well, Belmont's forward line, not so much falling down as forwards, but as soon as they lose possession, they're not defending. So the forward line is falling down in the defensive part of their game. When they lose possession, Corio get the ball, or Belmont aren't doing the right thing and picking up their men down there.
Yeah, Corio are rushing the ball out of the back line. It doesn't give the Belmont defence much chance at all to pick up their men. The ball's coming down that quickly. Corio just running it into the forward line and making it much easier to kick in goals. It's open, whereas the Belmont forward line is very, very crowded. In ruck, Farnsworth, long hit, but no one again for Belmont. Corio player gets tackled with the ball and holding the ball. Humphreys, chance now. Kick the ball long. In there, Listray. Over the back, Darloff couldn't gather it again, trying to pluck the ball. Should try and grab the ball fiercely and instead of plucking it. The ball's gone and kicked out of bounds on the full.
By Joe.
So who's going to take that kick? Well, umpire Chidsey, no, it wasn't Chidsey, well.
Was, he overruled the other umpire.
Chidsey did. Right player to kick. In there now. Off hands, and Corio just got too many players waiting down and looking much the better side at this stage as Tycoon marks. Plays on. Goes around. Oh, he's put down foolishly by Thompson. Foolishly put down by Thompson, and Belmont really falling for the trap now. Corio look like they're in a position where they can run away with this game now. Loose man sitting in the pocket, nobody rushing to pick him up. Alan Thompson just jogging past the player on the mark. Chance for Lurie. Looks like he could be too far out to score from here, I think. Kicked a long kick, but oh, gee, Belmont did not put absolutely no pressure on him then. Thumped out, and oh well, I think it's just got rushed through from behind. Belmont are very lucky they're not. Not putting enough pressure on the Corio forwards. Denmead ran into the post. He'll kick in now. No one to kick to. Belmont outnumbered out there, and a great mark taken by for Corio by Marsh. Corio forwards running everywhere. Tyquin again in front marks, and he'll kick it easily from here. They've got to make the move. They've got to put someone back onto Tyquin. I think size would be the obvious choice. He's being well held in the forward line. Perhaps Keogh to centre-half forward, size of the centre-half back would be a move that Belmont would need to try and put Tyquin out of the game as he kicks long and looks pretty good. No, he's just offline. Through from behind, but I think the move has to be made. They need to kick in now. No Belmont players really giving him much to kick to here. I think that's where Belmont's falling down. They're not running enough. Bell in the middle of the pack, but the strong mark at the back by Suter. He's playing very, very well out there. Shoots it long, punched away though. Chance for Richards there. Richards has got to come into the game if Belmont wanted to win it. Hooks it back. Chance now for Plumridge. Drops the mark. Gathers in well though. It's tripped. Dropped the ball, a Corio player. Handball over. Chance for Vicente. And he can hook this right into goal. Oh, here's a chance. 2 Corio to 1 Belmont. Can Keogh get out of this one? Tyquin now. Big chance to goal. Tackled well by Farmer. And the umpire has said holding the ball.
Had to be. Made no effort.
That was perhaps a bit rough on Tyquin there, really. Didn't have much chance to get rid of the ball. I think it was a case of, well, the smaller bloke's tackled well, so we'll give him the benefit. And he's brought Tyquin back about 50 metres here. The Belmont crowd love it. That's Farmer. Still nothing to kick to up forward. Look at that. He's got Humphreys now moving in the centre, but Sizer at the back. Neil, oh, he's pulled the mark in. No, the umpire hasn't paid it. Humphreys shoots it out to Cherry. Cherry can't go though. Oh, misses the ball. Marsh can go through. Fucking screaming. I don't care. You can make one more comment. I won't commentate. Corio marks. It's gone. Go on. Take it off. Commentate. I'm not commentating anymore. About 150 comments. What did Dick say?
Right now. Hassan's down there in defence and he's taken the mark. Belmont not running around, not giving anyone to kick to. He's kicked it long then. Straight to Corio. Look at Cherry, contests well. Comes down the ground. Kick out towards the boundary line now. The ball's out of bounds. Plumage contesting well there. So throwing now on the centre wing position, out of side of the ground. Up goes Farnsworth in the ruck, comes down towards Corio. Get the ball out now. Kick smothered by Cherry, but a free kick to Corio. The man was kicking the ball, and a 15-yard penalty. So Belmont have got to stop giving away unnecessary free kicks and 15-yard penalties. Looking for Tyquin, and he's got the ball again by the look of it. He'll get onto his left foot. Well tackled by Sizer. Kick comes down now from Corio towards, looking for the big fellow full forward, and he's got a free kick.
Good decision.
Kinsey would want to buy a Tats ticket after getting a free kick like that. Paul Denmead did nothing wrong. Just contested the ball, punched it clear, and a free kick a matter of 20 yards out from goal. Could give Corio a handy lead at half-time if he can kick this. Crowd not happy with the decision. It's cost Belmont a goal. It's been touched. Well, Paul Denmead must have touched that on the mark because no one in the goal square touched it. And a very lucky let off there for Belmont. Corio starting to get away from Belmont. They're going to have to come out after half-time and put in a very good third quarter here. They're still in this match. There's by no means out of it. Corio just seem to have that slight advantage at the moment. Probably a move at half-time that could be made would be Sizer to centre-half back to try and put Tyquin out of the game. He's becoming too effective down there. And perhaps Simon Keogh with his strong marking to centre-half forward in an attempt to give the Belmont forward line a bit more marking power down there. The two players mentioned down there talking to each other. I don't know whether the move has been made or not. Some special comments there from Geelong advertiser writer Dennis Saunders. And the bounce goes up to start the second half. Farnsworth up. Ball comes down, could be another bounce in here. It's very scrambly, but the ball's come out with a kick by Marsh, down to centre forward. There's Tyquin again. He's really playing well, this man. He kicks the ball long. He's definitely the key to the match. Stacey back on the field, but Denmead drops the mark at the back, backed up by Stacey. He's lost possession. Very scrambly play, and the umpire move in to ball up the ball at centre-half forward. So he's going to play a free kick there. Belmont need to get this first goal after half-time to lift their confidence. The bounce goes up. Stacey looks like he's favouring that leg, even though he's back on the field. Tyquin picks it up, snaps, and the ball bounces through for one behind. The Corio, a slight bit of drizzle starts to fall. Belmont will be hoping it doesn't get any heavier. But that's Tyquin's second kick in a matter of 2 minutes of play in the second half. The kick from Denmead now, out to the flank, looking for Sizer. Sizer right up the field. I don't know where he's playing. I'll see if we can pick that up in a moment. Hassan knocks the ball out. Looks like Sizer's raving. Anyway, comes out to Suter. Suter gets a handball out. Thompson gathers it in well. Walks around. Kicks along the ground. A pressure kick, and a ball up will eventuate here at centre-half forward for Corio. Sizer's been moved onto the ball. Looks like Richards is at centre-half forward perhaps, or Hosking. The bounce goes up now, so a few moves been made to try and get Belmont back into the game as a free kick goes to Alan Thompson. Played for that one and got it. Bit of experience there for you. Belmont's vice captain now. Plays onto his right foot. Kicks the ball long, a beautiful torpedo punt down there. Dixon at the back props, but can't mark the ball. No one down, look, waiting for the crumbs. Corio, get out of the play and kick the ball long to centre half forward. Keogh's there, here he goes, gets his kick, kicks it long. This could be a goal. This is a big chance for Belmont as Darloff reads the crumbs. Probably could have gone the hand pass, he's kicked off the side of the boot. Listro's got the mark, surely he does so, plays on, and that's a great goal. Badly needed goal for Belmont. A badly needed goal for Belmont, as you can see the cheer squad there. Quite enthralled with that one. It was good play by Darloff. He probably could have given a handball out to Caldo. But elected to kick the ball long. He saw Listro making good position, and it was a beautifully calculated kick to Listro, who backed his judgment, marked, played on, and kicked a badly needed goal for Belmont. So they're right back in this one now.
Well, the specialist comments from Mr. Ford out there. Simon Keogh's goal, and he's right too. Great stuff from Simon Keogh, bursting his way through, kicking it long, and that's what Belmont forward moves have got to be about, moving the ball quickly into the forward line. Farnsworth in ruck, seems to have lifted now. Gets the knockout. Marsh comes through the pack for Corio, drives them forward. Chance for Richardson going back. Couldn't make the ball. Punched out, always a chance of a second. Stacey can go through. Too many players in there for anything to happen except the bounce. Player dropping back by himself in that goal square. So one player has to get back. It's Kinsey too, dangerous play. Bounce. Stacey gets the knock. Hassan with a chance. Can't get it out, and another bounce should happen. Right, Chizzy. Hasn't played very well at all today.
Start getting the score in between goals now.
Keogh now, goes through. Beautifully done. Tackled when he didn't have it. Here's a chance now. Comes out, smothered beautifully off the boot, and there's a goal to Corio coming up. Yes, that's a small pole. Bad luck there. The kick was smothered and just fell into his arms as he was running in the goal. Nothing anyone could do about it. So a bit of luck going Corio's way here, and well, Belmont have got a lot of work to do if they're to get back into this match. Yes, Belmont needs to get a few goals quickly in a row. Not let Corio answer just they just did then. They need to get a couple of quick goals in a row, and I think Corio might really drop their bundle. They're still trailing by 13 points, and knocked one out. Chance for Djokovic from Corio. Tackled hard. And Chidsey said he dropped the ball. That's a bit rough on the fella there. Chance out for Farnsworth. But look at that Belmont forward line. There's everyone in there. No chance for any forwards to take marks. His sizer. He gets a free kick, surely, for in the back. And he could just about kick this. They've got to keep this forward line open. Sizer sunk a long bomb. But he's offline, and it's one behind. Kick in now. Corio go to the outer side. High drop punt. In there now. The leap comes. Chance for Farnsworth off the pack. Here's Listro in the goal square. Perhaps could have got a push there. Comes out to Corio. Break clear with the ball. Darloff there trying to tackle, and the umpire's given the free kick to Corio. Looks like Stacey. Many Corio players by themselves out here on the outer flank. Elects to go straight up the middle. Good tactics. Chance now for Humphries. He chips in and takes the mark. Should be 15 metres, and it is. Good decision from the umpire. If he doesn't come back, he'll get 30. And Belmont full line still not open enough. Look at that. There's players in there crowding each other. What chance is there for forwards? Drop short, Hosking in there, but the mark is taken by Benson. And really, Belmont are just no chance of scoring goals if they're going to play like that. Dixon, he can run in, but he doesn't. He likes to go back. Now, Belmont have just got to open that forward line out. Listro making the leads. Too many Corio players in there. Sinks it long. Chance for Sizer in the goal square. Nearly a strong mark. Comes off hands. Listro can go through. The Corio player with too much pace. Comes out. Kicked off the ground. Richards is in there. Overruns the footy. Chance for Dixon now. Scrambly play. Umpire will have to bounce, but he's given a free kick to Corio. Well, make up your own mind about that one. Corio now kicks towards the outer wing. In the front is Farmer. Nearly marked it. Plays on though. off the hands. Well smothered there by Thompson and out of bounds. Midway between the half-forward flank and the wing on the outer side of the ground. Belmont are doing all the attacking in the last few minutes. Haven't been able to cap it off with a goal. Forward line way too crowded. I think Dick should send the message out to his players to open that forward line up. Coming through is Marsh. He's tackled by Sizer. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Now he's well hammered. Chance now. Back on it was Darloff. Could have copped one in the back, but the ball's trundled out now. Farmer with the chance. Picks up and gets hammered. Goes through again. Could have got a free kick against him that time. Comes out now to Sizer. Trundles it along. Richards can goal from here. And does. That's a great goal for Belmont. They're right back in this game now. 1 goal of difference. I think he sent one of the Belmont players off here. I think he might have sent one of the Belmont players off. I saw him pointing to the bench, and Brett Humphries it could be. No. He's probably just signalling to the other central umpire. 6-9-45 Corio. Lead Belmont 6-3-39. 45, sorry, Corio. Back at the centre. Stacey in ruck is going to be leaping up high. Does. Dixon tries to punch it clear. Goes around the pack. Well done. Could have got a free kick for too high, but now he's going to give it to Corio. Well, very inconsistent umpiring. Goes long in the forward line, clear out the back. Hyken drops what should have been a sitter. Hassan was held without the ball, didn't get the free kick. Now Hassan can follow it up. Goes straight through that player, well done. Chance now for Lurie for Corio. Farmer goes through as well. Belmont hitting them hard. It's the way to play it. And the Corio player throwing punches in there was not seen by the umpire. And umpire Chidsey, I think, is a bit frightened in there. Doesn't like it too much in the thick of things. And he's picked out a free kick to Corio. Well,
Very poor.
the most ridiculous umpiring you'll ever see. When they started the fight, I'm sure that Belmont will be fired up even more now. It's some disgraceful umpiring here.
Kick now into the forward line for drive. Good punch by Corio. He's bending well in the marking duel. Picked up by Bell. Loses his pace. He's caught. Got a handball, but umpire says he's dropped it. And the free kick is coming to Corio, and it's Jasubis. Kicks it high into the forward line. Tyson's there, this is dangerous. Corio again punches the ball well. He's starting to get on top of Tyson, which could be the turning point of the game. The ball out towards Humphries now. He picks it up. Punches it around the boundary. Ball's still in play. Everybody stops, thinking it's going to go out of bounds. Bell's in there. He's 40 play. Got the ball. Very scrambly play out there on the outer wing. The umpire will move in and ball it up. That was well turned out of defence there by the Belmont defenders. The ball punched out of bounds. That's what they've got to do, but Crier's scoring too often when they get the ball down there. Belmont's got to turn these attacking moves out of the defensive zone and down to their attacking zone to throw in now. Stacey up in ruck against Benson. Can't really work out who won the knockout there, but it comes down to little Crier over Walpole. He's collared, and in fact it was out of bounds, so another throw-in. Ball seems to be bottled up over there on that far flank. Throwing now. Benson again. Wins his knockout. Handball comes out towards Suter. He's collared. And he's got a free kick. Well, they are putting themselves in and getting the ball, but I don't see anything wrong with the Belmont tackles at this stage. Keogh's up there. What he's got to do. Playing a lot better this quarter. He's got sides up the field in the centre. He plays on. Kicks it long towards the flank. Hassan's in the run. So too is Terry. Terry will get the ball. Comes onto his left foot. Kicks a banana right foot kick. Darloff's in the van now. He's got the ball. Could give a handball. Snaps it around. Richards has got the run if he can play on. Unfortunately he can't.
Richo, you could have played on then.
He probably could have broke the tackle. He's played on now. That was very clever play, but I think he's in trouble. Gets his kick in nevertheless. Up, Listro's there, but it's through the points. So probably Richo would have been better there to have given a handball to one of the players running past, but elected to do it himself. Kicked the ball along. It turned out quite good, but unable to get a major on the board.
Yeah, he should have. He had a bloke sitting there all on his own right in front of goal.
Uncontested mark there to Corio, taken by Ryan. Go back. Starting to slow them up now, Corio. They're not playing on as much as they were earlier in the match. Another uncontested mark to Lurie, who plays on now. Kick straight across the ground. The player wasn't even looking, but he's still got the mark, and it's Benson. Played on to Benson, and Benson was not even looking then. Benson kicks the ball long. Must be wanting to play this flank. Comes out now. Gets the hand. Really giving the players with the ball much opportunity to get rid of it, but so long as he's consistent, we won't worry about it. Hasn't been the case so far. It's Hassan now, a good tackle, gets the kick. It's a bad kick, but Cherry's in there, reads it well and takes the mark. Could give a handball, but doesn't. Kicks it long now. Dixon at the back. Could mark, doesn't. Backs up well. Scrambler player, the Corio player, trying to burst his way through. Well, the comment was made by the umpire, he's trying to get rid of the ball and you've thrown him to the ground. Well, what else are you supposed to do? That was a very good tackle. The player had the ball. Tycoon. Beaten by Corio again. And Corio takes out another kick. Marked it anyway, but 15-yard penalty. Things starting to hot up here at the ground.
He's been beaten.
Run right round, Simon, go all the way.
Tycoon getting frustrated.
All the way, Simon.
Corio starting to play good football. He's going to kick it long, he indicates. It's a long drop punt, looking for Sizer. Man over the back, Sizer can't make. Richards bursts through, good strength, pace. Has a bounce, he'll kick this and cap off a great goal, and Bowen has done it! That's a great goal of Peter Richards! And Bowen are backing it. That's sheer strength and pace from Peter Richards, and all-round football ability. Read the ball off the pack. Once again, Sizer contesting the ball and giving his forward rovers every opportunity.
Come on, Richard!
And yet another move directed by Corio, so Coach Dick Caldo has given him the benefit and left him on Tycoon, and it looks to be a good move.
He's beating Tycoon now.
What a magnificent goal from Richards. That's the team lifter that Belmont needed. If they can't go on from here, well, nothing will... They won't win. If they don't win from here, they'll never win a grand final, because they've got that team lifting goal from Richards, and they should really be able to grind now and really put Corio in the mud. Stacey in the ruck. Everyone looks keen now. Stacey gets up, leaps high, loses the tap to Marsh. That's a Marsh. Sizer can gather in. Smothered kick. Comes out, and a chance here for Corio through Walpole. Kicks short, looking for Tycoon. Finds him, and this is dangerous for Belmont. Tycoon could kick this one. You're looking to get it in there quickly for his forwards, but I think he could kick this goal. Yep. Straight, long, and right through the middle. Great goal from Tycoon. That's exactly what Belmont didn't want. Could not afford to let Corio answer that quickly. Now, Belmont should not drop their bundle here.
Let's go again, Blues!
There, Belmont players standing with hands on hips, and that's a sure sign. Got to lift their heads and run on from here. Chance now for Stacey in the ruck. Oh, that's a great knock, and Marshall comes straight through and sink it long to Kinsey. No? Chance now, Richardson. Can he dive on the ball? Does. And holds the ball in. That's great stuff. Now the Rucks and Rovers have got to run down. Robbie Doloff in the centre should be running down. Greg Sizer. Getting to where the ball is. That's the way you win matches. You've got to be where the ball is. Tycoon was holding out the Belmont player here, and the umpire's seen it. Be able to take the free kick now. Stacey should move here. See, that's what we're looking for. Darloff should go over, try and overcome. Belmont lacking a few basic needs in winning games. Straight into the man on the mark, but recovers beautifully. And now he can have a bounce if he likes. No, he just kicks it wide to Thompson. Pass is superb. Thompson can run on. Kick the ball right up there to Dixon, who's by himself. He marks. And Marsh will put him down and get 15 metres against him. Foolish football from the Corio player. Dixon now should look for Darloff in short, and does. Darloff can play on now. Look for Richards. Got to look for Richards. But he's gone short again for Listro, and that's a great pass, and the Blues are looking good, and there's another 15. It's got to be. No, some poor umpiring there. Should have been 15 metres. Listro, well, he's a magnificent kick for goals we've seen over the last 2 years, and if he kicks this, we'll level the scores up yet again, and what a great game this is. Really hotting up now, Listro, the kick. Belmont seem to think it's pretty good, but I think he's offline. He is, with one behind. So Corio, 7 goals, 9-51 to Belmont. I can't see the scoreboard, the attendant. 7 goals, 4-46. Belmont have got to try and mark his kick out. It's very important. Stacey's over there. Can he get up? He flew about 4 seconds too early on that occasion. Tip out, and the umpires plucked out a free kick to Corio.
Kicking out 2 minutes.
Loose players everywhere down here for Corio. His sizer, can he chip in? He does. It takes a strong mark in front. He's got Darloff short. He's got to go for him. He looks for Thompson and finds him. Thompson's got to play on and look for Darloff. Oh, he's put in an absolute shocking kick. Belmont really, well, it was... Yeah, should have... Well, he had Darloff short. It would have been the right thing to do had the kick come off, but of course, the first to knock a bloke when it doesn't come off. If it come off, everyone would have been patting him on the back. Stacey grabs the ball and cops one too high, and it's seen by the umpire. Now, he should really sink this long, and Listro leading out. Stacey's elected to go long with a huge torpedo. Hosking in the square. Almost marked. Dr. Dixon. Dixon gets copped too high. Podges off the pack, gets his kick smothered. He'll butter up now. Darloff should shepherd him. Pushed in the back. And players throwing themselves in, and the umpire will bounce. Could well have been a free kick to Belmont there.
Caldo throwing himself in there, a bit unlucky, but at least it shows Belmont still have the desperation. Bounce now, not a very good bounce here again, a good punch. Comes down, Stacey dives on the ball. Could be another ball up here as the pack forms. Sacks on the mill.
We'll give it 3 any minute.
Corio have got 19 men on the ground.
Yes. There's a dog on the field just down here. Let's hope it doesn't interfere with players. The ball goes up. Stacey can't grab the ball. And a free kick to Corio for too high. Told you. Kick now, out of defence from Corio. He's played on. Oh, he's kicked it straight to Thompson. Thompson's staying to lift his game, and this could be a good sign for Belmont. He's a great creative player. Now, if he can kick this long, they've got a few big marks down there. Let's see if someone can mark it. It is a long kick, but there's no one at the back. The ball's bounced, and I think it's through for a point. So Belmont peppering the score here. If they can get a goal now, that'll give them the lead. Kicking now from Corio. They're well outnumbered out there as up goes somebody up high for Corio there. Roved by Marsh onto his left foot, and a good kick. Kicks around the flank to Lurie. Lurie plays on. He's almost caught, but not quite. He still gets his kick in down towards the half-back line. Well read by Tycoon again. Quite a bit of pace there for a big fellow. Humphries tapping the ball along, I think. It's Farnsworth, in fact. And Farnsworth will take the free for a trip. So Belmont turning the Corio forward line moves away with some good defensive play, and that's what they've got to do. And it's got to be a free kick to Belmont, not seen by the umpire. Thompson was, well, he's seen this one anyway, so nevertheless a free to Belmont. It'll be taken by Sizer. Right on the wing here. And what a great match it's been so far. Nothing between these two sides. Big kick. They're kicking the ball very well for junior players here. The ball comes down. Richards, he's dangerous, this man, as he gets through the pack with sheer pace and strength. A handball out to Darloff, puts him under the hammer, and it's trickled over the boundary line and out of bounds. Probably not good move there by Robbie to kick the ball away like that. It gives Corio's defenders a chance to pick up their men. And Belmont need to score a goal out of this. Caldo's loose in the square. This man staying to pick him up now. The throwing goes up. Stacey contesting well on the ruck. Comes down to Darloff. Oh, he's grabbed a bit high. Not seen. Hasn't got the ball. Play on. Dixon throws himself through the pack. And another ball up. Umpires, both umpires in fact, seem scared to give free kicks anywhere within scoring distance of goal for both sides. So bounce goes up. Stacey wins the knock, but there's no one there. Comes down towards the fullback. He kicks it out, rushed on his left foot. Bell's there, can't punch the ball clear. Well played by the Corio player, but Farmer chips in. Picked up again by Corio. Tries to get his kick. Side the grab too high and will get the free kick. He's played quite well, that Jasufas, for Corio. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing the lad's name right, but nevertheless, Sizer's got the kick, centre forward. He's kicked this one long and into the square here, I feel. Listro leading, ignores it. It is a big kick. It's straight and lifting goal from side. What a great goal! And the Blues have hit the front.
What a goal.
Later on here in the third quarter. Everyone running to congratulate. You can hear the cheer squad. Very vocal cheer squad, and a very big one in fact. The Belmont supporters there on the Belmont Hill. And that is another team lifting goal for Belmont.
Great
Just what
goal,
they need. If that won't lift aside, nothing will. That was a good 70-metre torpedo straight through the middle, straight through the top of the goals, and Belmont looking very keen at this stage. A shocking bounce by Chidsey. Favours perhaps Thompson, but he can't read the bounce. Stacey now punches the ball. Sizer could do it again. Comes down the ground now. Thompson picks it up. Belmont roving well. Comes out towards Caldo. He'll get the hand pass out, and Belmont are running. Oh, and he's gone. Tried to sidestep the play there, young Cherry, but was well anticipated by the Corio player. The Corio look to be a bit staggered by the Belmont pace at the moment. They've got the run on going. Teo up and takes the mark, but it'll be paid to Corio, the man in front. Simon should have punched there perhaps. Plays on now. A great attempt to smother the ball, but oh, this is dangerous. It could bounce through. It has. Unbelievable. It's been touched in fact, so a great let off for Belmont there. I thought that had bounced over the heads of young Lurie and Richardson, but one of them must have touched it. There's a kick now from Demney. And there's a three-quarter time, so Belmont with the lead and scores at the moment. A 2-point lead to Belmont. I can't see the scoreboard, the attendant in fact standing in front of it, but a great quarter from Belmont. Came from about 2 goals down at the start of the quarter to have the lead now. And you can see the enthusiasm there in the Belmont camp. Dick Caldo looking very nervous.
We couldn't ask for a closer game. Better grand final. Pressure's there. Real finals atmosphere. With Belmont in a position where they can take this game out now.
In fact, the Philip Morris Cigarette Company have shown huge profits during this final series, largely due to the chain smoking of Dick Caldo, the Belmont coach. Looking very keen in there, Belmont. Leave it on.
A couple of great goals that quarter, lifting the whole team. Richards' goal was superb. Running, beating about 3 players, walking around and kicking a great goal. And Greg Size is about a 70-metre torpedo from centre-half forward. A long bomb straight through the middle. Real team lifters, and these players like Richards and Darloff and Sizer, the Thompson, the players that Belmont look to lift the side. If they can really stamp their authority on the game in this last quarter, Belmont could run on with this. So you feel the Belmont fans.
The suggested move at half-time, switching Sizer and Keogh. Dick Caldo elected not to do that, which proved to be a great piece of coaching there. He's left Keogh on him, and Keogh in fact has got right on top of Taekwon, and when Taekwon's down, Corio are down, which appears to be the main trend of the game. And Keogh in fact has picked up his game 100%, and he's playing a great game down there in defence. You can hear the Belmont boys down there, they're very excited. The game not over yet, a whole quarter to go. But Belmont certainly looked to the team to be still running, very fit. Corio seemed to slow up there, perhaps lacking a bit of fitness. But what a great grand final this has been here for the 1983 Under-18 Cup. Belmont probably the underdogs. Belmont going for back-to-back premierships, in fact. Under coach Dick Caldo, they won it last year. And with a real team of battlers this year, got right through to the grand final. Not many people would have predicted that. Through sheer guts, determination, and real will to win. They've done it. Coach very proud of them. A real team of goers, that Belmont under-18 side, if they can just keep it going now. A champion team rather than a team of champions, I would feel. With Thompson, Sizer, Richards and Keogh all lifting their game that quarter, just showing how dangerous they can be around the ground, around the packs. And a very tense atmosphere here at the Queen's Park ground.
Waiting in anticipation of a fantastic last quarter that we're set to have here. Pressure, everything of a final, everything you need for a final. Pressure, close game, it will be a hard-fought last quarter. Belmont crowd walking off anticipating a Belmont victory at this stage, or rather hoping for a Belmont victory. Dick Corio looks to be a very nervous man over there, talking to Graham Langsworth. Scott Fort warming up.
Moving Thompson.
So Thompson might be moved into the centre at this point.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, everything looks really set for a terrific last quarter now. Corio looked to have the edge up to half time, but Belmont in that third quarter came right back and we've really got a game on our hands. Just a reminder that there are plenty of refreshments going at the stalls, the various stalls around the ground. Steak sandwiches, hamburgers, pies, pasties, you name it, they've got it there. Plus the usual tea, coffee and of course beer. So just get in and enjoy yourselves, everybody.
Scene is set for a magnificent last quarter here. Belmont look very keen. Looks like Dick Corio has really thought about this game. He's coached the side very well at this stage. Richards to centre half forward, or so it seems, is a great move, and he's got probably 4 of his best ball getters, the best players in the centre of the ground. Thompson, Stacey, Sizer and Darloff, which, well, to put it bluntly, you've got to be where the ball is, and if your best players are where the ball is, you've got more chance of winning the game.
Providing the ball doesn't get punched clear of the centre, the first punch.
Get it on. And the Belmont crowd going mad. Blue machine, they're chanting, and they want this win. Yeah. The scene is set now. The start, final 49. Belmont versus Corio. Comes to Thompson. He runs through, kicks the ball long in the forward line. Richards is in now. Simon Hoskin gathers. Shoots it out to Richards. Richards kicks it long. Turns to his strike forward. Shoots it into the centre. Shoots for Darloff. He snaps it to Darloff. And it's rushed through behind, which would have been a vital goal for Belmont, that one. That's great play by Joe Listrow. Joe Listrow used his strength to advantage there and just brushing off players.
Psychologically damaging the Corio, that.
Yes, a quick forward move from Belmont can't do any good to their chances, and Darloff drops what should have been an easy mark. Now he butters up. Holding the ball could have been. Corio get the ball clear. Marsh's tackled. Could have been holding the ball. Thompson putting himself in well. Could have got a free kick. Well done by Bell. Out to Stacey. Stacey shoots it out to Cherry. Cherry kicks long. Chance for Hosking. But a great mark. It's got to be the mark in front to Hosking, and he's given it to Corio. All day he's been playing the man in front, and now he's given it to Corio. Ridiculous decision. Up forward now. Corio player. Well, that was either way again, and he's given it to Corio. Tyquin will kick the ball long into the forward line. Here's Denmead flying from the back. Beautifully punched away. It comes out to Suda for Corio. Suda balks a couple of players. He's gone for holding the ball. Beautiful tackle from Peter Bell. That is a real team lifting tackle from Peter Bell. Pressure on him. Plays on. Kicks out the ball, looking for Bones Farmer, who marks. Just shoot it out to Darloff, and Darloff can run. Fumbles the ball. Simon Hoskin in there. Can't get rid of the ball. Umpire Chisholm. That's a real chance for Belmont. Went astray. Went missing there.
We could have kicked it there, Robbie, but nevertheless, Belmont showing a lot more desperation in this last quarter. It's Corio out in the flank now, picked up by Suda. He tries to do too much again. Comes out now to Marsh from his brother. Kick now up forward. Denmead in the van for the mark here. Oh, but a great mark to Keogh. What a great defender this man is. Great player for Belmont all year. And is it 15 yards or not? No. So Keogh now, he's got...
Move for him, Sis!
Got a couple of short players, but he's ignored them and he's kicked it long. Size is there, but there's no one there with him. Comes down the ground. Bell's got the ball. Tackled ferociously by the Corio players there. Comes out towards Lurie. Sizer struggles through the tackle. But unfortunately, the kick has gone out in the full. The Belmont players really looking a lot more desperate now. We've seen Thompson, Sizer, in fact, the whole team gritting their teeth as they go for the ball. Up forward now. Ball over the back of the pack. Comes to Hassan. Oh, he's got one too high, but still gets the kick. Dixon's clear. Can Belmont play on here? He does too. Looks for Darloff, and he's found him. Carlos got the mark at centre half forward. He could just about kick this. Excitement really building here within the Belmont Hill with all the supporters. He's a bit undecided what to do. I think he should have a long kick. Richards is now starting to drop in.
No, lob in, Richo. Richo, lob in. Richo, kick it to Richo. Richo, Robbie! Richo!
And he's done that. He's kicked it to Richo. Richards will definitely be able to kick this one. Distance should not worry him at all.
Well done, Robbie!
If he kicks this, what a captain's goal it'll be. Had great leadership in this match from Richards and Thompson. It's getting darker and perhaps even could get a bit of rain. Richards has hooked it. He's hooked it in. He's hooked it in. It's a goal! And Belmont has won! What a great goal. Good teamwork by Belmont. And the blue machine is really winding up.
Go on, Manu! Stop!
And the blue machine in full swing now. What a great goal. Robbie Darloff doing the best thing by the team. A great pass to Richards, who's put it straight through the middle. And Belmont now have a very handy 9-point break.
7-10-52.
Especially if the rain comes.
Corio to 9-7-61.
Player tackle.
Belmont.
There's a chance. And
he's
Hannah
gone.
with the ball. Could well have been holding the ball, but the umpire says no.
A free kick now comes to Thompson, and boy has he lifted his game, showing a great leadership here in this last quarter.
Getting very dark here. Rain looks like it could be coming.
Big kick to centre forward. Richards is there, gets one in the back, gets one around the neck, not seen by the umpire. Scott Ford's just come on the ground, throws himself in. Kick comes out, and here's a go. It's open again with 3-1. Corio have the run of the ball, and we'll pick it up and clear here, I would imagine. Good hand pass, comes into the centre. Stacey's there. Oh, and he's got one too high there. Let's not do anything silly here, Belmont. Let's just get the ball down and kick a goal.
Just kick the ball well into that.
Stacey's got Bell wide out in the flank.
dark.
Doesn't see him. It's getting very dark, in fact. We hope the pitch is coming up all right. In fact, one would imagine it was 6 o'clock at night with the light here. And a good marking defence for Corio by Maletis. He's played quite a good game down there today at fullback. Kicks out wide to the wing now, and he's got a loose player out there in Angrove. Angrove hasn't done much today. Kicks the ball now, very dark, looking for Tyquin. Punched away beautifully by Keogh. Couldn't trap the ball there, Cornwell, as he picks it up now. Gets a handball out to Marsh. Marsh now kicks it. Might have been for Senton, in fact, as the kick goes out of bounds, and that'll do. It's all good. It's very dark here. We just hope the pitch is coming up. We haven't got big floodlights here at the ground. In fact, it's very dark indeed. Very big rain clouds above. Stacey and Keogh up in ruck. Ball comes down. Keogh traps it onto the left foot. Clears. Kick smothered. Punched out of bounds. Very well done there by Richardson. Oh, and he's paid a free kick. That is very stupid again. Well, that is a ridiculous free kick. The man was under pressure. He's punched the ball. And very poor umpiring, in fact. Probably the worst decision of the day, and there's been a few. Tyquin kicks this, it'll be a very costly one, but he's hooked it offline, and in fact out in the full, so it got what it deserved. Poetic justice. And the crowd, the Belmont Hill, loved that one.
Yes, Belmont looking like winning, and I think Glenn Shidsey doing his best to see that they don't at this stage. So the ball waiting for it to be delivered back to Paul Denmead. We'll kick it in for Belmont. As long as they can keep the ball bottled up on the flanks, I'm sure they won't mind at all. Corio player coming off. Denmead now. He's got a transfer play here. He could kick it to Caldo. But he's going to kick the ball long, and does. Looking for Humphreys. Keogh in the pack. Thumped over the back. Corio there. Handball comes out. Dixon gathers in beautifully. Shoots a handball to Humphreys, who can kick it long into the forward line. A chance for Richards. Richards for 15. Should have been a 15-metre penalty. Richards now has got to sink it long. He's got players up there. Darloff. He's sunk it long. Darloff at the back in with a chance. Darloff is marked. What a great mark. That man. Danny Bartlett's to the camera. Superb grab. And if this is a goal, I'd say it's goodbye, Corio. A very, very important kick, this one. Pressure must be completely resting on his shoulders. He's put it through. I feel he's got it. He's missed it. He thought he'd kicked that goal. He can't believe it. It's gone through for one behind. Corio to clear now. Still holding a handy 8-point lead. Kick comes long. There's too many Belmont players there. He's picked a free kick to Corio, and there's only one Corio player to 8 Belmont. Looks like Angrove again. Ball comes back. Stacey on the mark. Well, Belmont really looking the better side now. Long kick from Angrove. A chance for Keogh. Comes off hands to Bell. Bell's kick is wide, and the runners were needed here. Chance now for Vicenton. Oh, well done by Farnsworth. And Farnsworth has got the free kick, and that's a good decision from umpire Chidsey. One of his very first for the day. Kick in the middle looking for Thompson, but he's gone short and Farmer will mark.
Good mark.
That's a gutsy little mark from Bones. He dived in. He's one of the most courageous little players you'll ever see.
But got to keep possession.
Kicks it along to Humphries. Humphries can mark and does. And 15-metre penalty should be given. Poor umpiring. Brett Humphries now plays on, looks for Garth Stacey out there. He's got the mark. Garth can really kick the ball long here, and they've got plenty of players in there. Richards and Sizer lurking. Podge at the back. Darloff in short. Garth kicks it long. It's off the side of the boot, and that's going to go out on the full. Well, that's not a very, very good kick at all by Garth.
Put it in front. It's just as long as they can keep possession, though. That's the key. They don't want to go too defensive yet. There's a long way to go. That's got to be a free kick to Belmont. No, it's not paid by the umpire. Dixon overruns the ball, fights it out though. Good tackle, dropping the ball. The ball's out of bounds, so all to no avail as the throw-in will take place. Belmont's half-forward flank, perhaps midway between the wing and the half-forward flank. The rain's starting to fall now. Getting very dark. Throw-in comes in now. Stacey done a great job today. Good knock. Comes down to Corio though. And a kick downfield. That's a silly thing by Dixon there, because Belmont had the opportunity to mark the ball and clear it. Instead, it's a kick to Suda in the centre of the ground. Suda now, the rain getting a lot heavier as he's kick, a wobbly kick out looking for Taekwon, and Taekwon's he's got another free. I don't believe it. And the rain getting very heavy. I don't know whether you can pick it up on your monitor there, but this ball might be heavy. I don't think it'll be too heavy yet, so Taekwon will still be within kicking distance. It's a good kick, it's straight, and I think it's a goal. So that's bad play by Belmont, giving the free kick downfield, enabling them to get the goal. And it's only 2 points of difference. So Belmont got a run on now. Corio kicking with probably a slight wind that started to pick up here. Well, it's very slight wind, and with the heavy ball, I don't know whether it'd be any real advantage. So a costly goal for Belmont now. It's not a matter of hanging on, it's a matter of scoring another goal.
Looks like Denmead has been reported by the goal umpire there.
Yes, Denmead appears to have been reported by the goal umpire. Sizer now gets a free kick. No, not paid.
Got him, Joe.
Kick comes down. Richardson in the van, running for the ball. He's got to get this and clear it out of there. Oh, well backed up by Denmead. That's good play. Keeps the ball in front of him. If he can push it over the boundary, which he does so. Good play. So one of the umpire hasn't paid it deliberate. He did it earlier. That's good defensive play as Denmead runs back to pick up his man. Good play from the fullback. Throw in now. Corio's half-forward line. Keogh up in ruck. Comes down. Taekwon snatches the ball. Kicks it long on a hook kick. Looking for Kinsey, who can't read the bounce of the ball. Tries to knock it back in play, but it's out of bounds. Not sure how far there is to go. I would imagine the quarter would be about halfway through.
Keogh's got to pick up Taekwon. He's left him to use it.
Plenty of time left for either side. Belmont can get another goal though to make it all the more harder for Corio. He's got to keep more than a goal ahead here at this stage. His Sizer can't pick the ball up. It's out of bounds. It appears when Simon's going up in the ruck that Taekwon is getting loose, but he hasn't been that effective this quarter. So Thompson now dives on the ball. What desperation. Great leadership once again. Really is leading the way out there. And a very dangerous position for Belmont here, right in front of goal, the ball up. Stacey punches it down, roved by Corio, can't get clear as a pack occurs. And perhaps a trip, yes, paid to Alan Thompson. I think the umpire was waiting for a chance to play a free kick there to clear it out. It was getting very scrambly. What's Thompson going to do with it? No one moving, so he's kicked it long. Keogh's there at the back. Couldn't mark the ball. Dives on it now. Tycoon picks it up, kicks it forward. Thompson's there. So too is Richardson. Good talking, and well left by Alan Thompson. Great mark to Richardson.
No.
He's going to transfer play, which could be dangerous at this stage if it's not a good kick. It is a good kick, and a free kick to Dixon. Or in the back. So it's good transfer play from the Belmont under-18 side there. So kick comes back now. Dixon.
Richo!
We'll be looking for Richardson or one of the guns. The kick's not good. In fact, it's out the full. It's a costly kick, that one. Corio now have possession. That's the big fellow down there, Stacey. He's kicked a wobbly kick. The ball must be getting heavy. At the back of the pack, Dixon now trying to make amends. He's dived on the ball, and it will be a ball up. So very nerve-wracking football here at this stage. Supporters and players alike. Getting very cold here too now. What was a lovely day this morning is turning to a bit of a miserable afternoon. You can see umbrellas up around the ground. As up goes the bounce. Corio over the back, a good thump. There's no one there for Belmont. We have to hope it goes out of bounds. The young fellow picks it up for Corio. He's lost possession. Picked up by Bell. He's gone. Good tackle. Gets a handball. Fights on again. Scramble play, and the umpire will ball it up. Desperate football by Peter Bell. Umpire balling the ball up on many occasions here. Trying to get the play going. We've got one commentator up here shaking now. He's quite nervous. There's a tackle, a good tackle. Oh, and he's paid a trip.
Got to be Joe.
Tackled him around the waist, young Corio, and the free kick's gone to Walpole.
It's obviously the umpires want to win this.
Another wobbly kick down forward. Dangerous though. There's Corio players everywhere. And a good tackle. He's tried the hand pass that indicates the umpire, and another ball up. Scores 8-10-58. To Corio, and Belmont 9-8, 6-2. 4 points, in fact, the difference. As Benson grabs the ball, he loses possession. Well smothered by Thompson. Picked up by Corio. He tries to get rid of it. Can't do so. And he's been legged. So that could be the even or upper. Probably a dubious ticky touch wood there, but Corio's got the kick. Oh, he's wasted it. He's kicked it short. Caldo's mark. Kick it long, please! Kicking the ball short. They don't want to hold on. They want to kick another goal before this game's sewn up. Punch comes down, Thompson comes towards Corio. Well punched away by Caldo. Here's a go, through the player's legs. Good tackling by Thompson, dives on the ball, another good tackle. Corio in... Oh, Bones comes tearing through the pack, gets the hand pass out. Here's a go, Belmont with the runners. Richards with his pace, he's got to be in here. He's got a great deal of pace if he can pick it up. He can't pick it up though. He fights on, still trying to grab the ball, but and a free kick, yes.
It's got to be a free kick to
Stupid play for Corio there by Bradbury. He's given the free kick away. Hosking plays on. He's got Listro in the square. And he's plays on. Another goal for Belmont. That could be the seal. There's a long way to go yet, though. Let's go! And the Belmont Hill chanting at Blue Machine.
What a great goal. Magnificent football from the Blues. Well done, Port! Started to do! Well done, Bonesy! Great team goal, that one, and Belmont really cannot relax now. 10 points, they want another goal, I'd say, to seal the game. Go with the Blues! One more. Farmer goes through. And after Corio in defence. By Duncan. Kicks long. Chance for Richardson. Jugowicz for Corio. Danger for Belmont. Hooks it in. Hassan with the chance. If Hassan can gather in. Yes, he does. Hooks it back in. Oh, finds Fort with a magnificent pass. Shoots a handball back out for Hassan, who with pace gets around. The runners. Looks for Darloff. Kick too long, but Darloff runs back. And follows it up. Shoots at goal. And puts it goal! The Blue Machine! Look at the crowd go, man. Look at the players, absolutely jubilant. Magnificent goal from Robbie Darloff. And I'd say just about the sealer. Corio with their heads down.
They mustn't relax.
And Belmont.
Come on, Blues!
Absolutely ecstatic at this stage. And look at that, listen to that crowd. A massive
16
Belmont
lead.
following here.
Must be only 5 minutes or so to go, I would imagine.
I'd say it'd be too much for Corio now, but Belmont still cannot afford to relax. They've got to get more goals. Chance for Thompson in the centre. Grabs the ball. Backs out.
Great play.
Kicks long.
Downfield.
Richards. And it is. It's on for Young and Old in the centre.
Typical Corio. Typical Corio.
Leave it on it.
If you can't win the match, win the fight. Corio.
Tyquin will be reported, I think, for striking. Well, there's got to be some reports come out of this. The umpires are moving in. Looks like Thompson's copped one. Stacey also, I think, looks like he's copped one. And, well, if Belly didn't cop one, Tyquin was coming right over the top of him and has to be reported. Yes, looks like Angro reported. Looks like he has been. And, yes, he's having his number taken. And Thompson is very happy.
Very happy man, Alan Thompson there in the
Umpire runs
centre.
over. Looks like by two umpires. Looks like central umpire Chidsey and the boundary umpire. Looks like someone could have been reported for hitting Bones.
Farmer's in there.
Yes, looks like someone's been reported for striking Bones. The books are coming out, and it had to be Tyquin, surely. He was coming over the top with big windmill punches right in front of the umpire's eyes. Yes, the books are out.
Umpire looks to be talking to Dixon. I don't think he's reported though.
Corio runner in there. Thompson looks a very happy man.
Still holding his face though. Must have copped onto that big mouth.
Yes. Well, that's bad for junior football to see, really. Under 18 football. It looks like the umpire will bounce. So, bounce of the ball now. Up in ruck for Belmont. Looks like Stacey against Benson. Stacey goes up, punches the ball down, comes towards Marsh for Corio. Marsh picks up. He's lost the ball. Comes out loose now. Chance in there for Darloff. He can't gather it in now. Corio scramble the ball loose, tackled without it, and will take the free kick. Can drive Corio forward now. Long kick into the forward line. Chance for Tyquin, punched away beautifully by Keogh. Gathered in again, tackled hard there by Sizer. Thompson in there, Fort now can gather in. Corio again pick up the ball.
Shot for BJ.
It's a shot. Don't know why this happens whenever a fight starts. The umpires start free kicks to the instigators, which is just encouraging them in my book. It's quite obvious there. Corio, disappointed at perhaps losing this match, just went the punch. A free kick perhaps here for Richardson, grabbed a bit high, not seen. Picked up by Sizer. He clears the kick, gets hit after he's kicked it. Not seen by the umpire. Robbie Darloff overruns the ball. Hand pass comes out towards Marsh now. Another hand pass over the top. Corio starting to play a little bit better, but it could be too late.
Another free kick.
Another free kick to Corio. On the half-forward line. Well, what an explosive scene that was just a few moments ago.
That's right. Can't complain about the umpiring if they lose it.
It's bad for football to see junior scum doing that.
Junior Corio following their senior players' footsteps as being the scum of the league.
It was obvious players from Corio running from everywhere for that fight. There's a kick now into the forward line. Caldo at the back. What a courageous mark for the little fella. He plays on now with a handball. Belmont, oh, and he's going to bring him back. Just bad umpiring. Well, it's all wasting time anyway, so it's good for Belmont.
I'm going to rush down. I'm going to go down.
The crowd staying together on the side of the boundary here, around Coach Dick Caldo. He's a very pleased man with his charges at the moment.
This way, Coach, this way.
Caldo a bit uncertain where to kick at the player, not giving him much room. And that's a risky kick, but it's paid off as Farnsworth marks it. Short kick from fullback to Farnsworth. It's marked the ball. There's a fight on behind the field here. Chidsey's moved in to try and break it up. And Corio have got the mark. It's forward.
Don't want to
Corio looking for another fight here in the back line. The game's over, so they're going to try and fight. Belmont defending well. Kicks it out. Here's the go for Corio to kick a goal. Snap. But Belmont, all Belmont touched. And a point. Stacey at centre half back while the ball was in his forward line. Was trying to start a fight with Hosking down there. But umpire Chidsey was quick to move in and sort out the differences of opinion down there. Paul Denmead now. Can Belmont hold on? That's the question. They've fought this game out played. There it is! 1983 premiers for the Under-18 Cup, Belmont Football Club. And deservedly so. It's on behind play in the centre. And a disgusting scene here after the game. Punches being thrown right, left and centre. Hosking, someone hopping into Hosking there. Oh, and supporters and all, fathers, supporters, trainers alike, all in there throwing punches. Disgusting scene after a grand final. Teams should be running and cheering on each other and jumping into each other's arms in jubilation, but a fight like this, it can't be so. Well, it's all over now for Corio.
Very poor job,
Congratulations, Corio and Belmont on a terrific game, but there can only be one winner. Belmont are the premiers for 1983, and the APCL Cup, donated by the Australian Providence Company for Limited,
all the correct players.
will be presented by Mr. Frank Bowe.
Leave the camera rolling, leave it.
Yes, there's a little bit of trouble going on here. It looks like just in the centre there. I can't see quite what's happening. A couple of the fathers perhaps a little bit heated over the result, but I think things will settle down and everybody will go their own way. It's something you don't like to see after a game. There's no need for it really, and the Belmont team has won the game and that's all there is to it, and we should just let things lie.
Brilliant. It's just typical. Takes a bit of the polish off what's been a great game. Belmont deservedly winning the match, playing the ball at all times, unlike their opponents. We'll say no more about that anyway. Very pleased coaching there for Belmont. Dick Caldo. One can only wonder how many packets of cigarettes he's gone through today. Still a bit of pushing and shoving, but I think it's pretty well broken up now. And every punch that the Belmont players received was well worthwhile for a grand final. Just to look around and point to the scoreboard was all the encouragement they needed. And will there be celebrations tonight up at the club rooms? We'll stand by for the presentation shortly. There's Dennis Saunders and the league president down there, and the Belmont Football Club president, Mr. Trevor Potter. Well, they've cleared the scoreboard. We can't tell you the final score, but that doesn't matter because Belmont won by 15 or 16 points. The fitter side, the better side, the tougher side, and the more courageous side on the day. They came from behind at half-time when they looked shot. Some good moves by Coach Caldo and some great desperation by the team's leaders. Players who have probably been a bit down in the first half, and Thompson, Richards, the big gun names, Corio in fact, was a bit down at half-time, all lifted their game to be in the best players. I was very impressed with the way that Richards and Thompson led the team in the second half. Proved to be worthy choice for captain and vice-captain of the team. And desperation was a great example to the rest of the team. And congratulations, the Premiership Cup being held up by Peter Richards. A very, very happy team, and deservedly so. Fought hard for this all year. Gone on to win the cup today. Blue Machine chanting there now. And I'm quite shaking up here at the moment. Very, very emotional scene. Second in a row. That's back-to-back premierships for Belmont, 2 in a row, under Coach Caldo. And the Belmont boys are going to do their lap of honour now, holding the cup. If they can finally get out of the crowd, they'll come over.
Yell out Tomo, get him over here.
Tomo!
That goes stirring them up.
See them doing their lap of honour now, singing the cheer squad song, the theme song. Where's Dick? Let's get on the crowd. Oh, Dick, there he is down there in the middle. Coach Caldo being congratulated by Johnny Rankin and some able supporters. Big turnout here And supporters for Belmont. Probably worth 2 or 3 goals to the team to hear the Blue Machine chant. Deliberately left the camera running to give you all this atmosphere here at the moment. That was good, got that.
More down in the market mixing, carrots in the mixing.
It should read, not this time. No, that's not Corio, so shut up. True, but I don't like bell post full either. Come on, fellas, get the cup over this way. Presentation will be made in just a few moments for the Belmont Football Club. You see Bones Farmer up there on the shoulders of somebody down there. Quite a jubilant camp. It's Belmont's second premiership this year. The under-14As took it off, and now the under-18s. I'll take the camera down the fish day and look after here. I can get some shots from down there. Can you do that? Yeah. Oh, just wait. I think they're starting to break up. There's the cup being shown here for the camera by Simon Keogh, who lifted his game no end in the second half and probably turned the game, stopping that Taekwon. The Blue Machine comes through again.
I'm happy you won a bandwagon. We are the bandwagon.